Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another DIY kit from Simply Earth. This one is for shower steamers, which is perfect because everyone in my house is sick. So here's the box with everything that comes in it. The only thing you're going to need from your house is some baking soda, cornstarch, and water. You get your recipe card, essential oils. They did include some mica, so if you want, it's optional. After they dry, you can paint designs on them, so that was a lot of fun. They did that with the bath bomb kit, and I liked that. So this time I turned my shower steamers into peppermints because that's what it smells like to me. So here's everything in the box. It's very organized. And then at the bottom, there's a bunch of citric acid. Here is the recipe card if you want to pause it and look at it. It is front and back, which looks like it might include a lot of steps, but really it's not. It's pretty quick and easy to make these. The first thing you're going to do is take the menthol crystals, don't open it, and take a rolling pin and crush them up really well. That way it mixes nicely. Then you have a large bowl. I added my citric acid, baking soda, cornstarch, and then those menthol crystals. And then I stirred those for a while until I felt like everything was very well incorporated. And then into a separate bowl, you can mix the liquids. For the liquid, I have some almond oil. I'm adding the essential oils and then a little bit of water. And then, of course, I mix that. And then you can slowly add the liquids to the dry ingredients. You'll know it's ready when you squeeze it and it feels a little damp and it holds together like a snowball. If it crumbles, then you could add a little bit more water. So once it was ready, I added a little bit to each mold, about half full, and then I pressed it down and packed it really good. And then I went back and filled them up to the top. I do think I maybe overfilled mine. And I only say that because it was hard to wrap them because they were so full. And they were also kind of like bulging out of the sides because I packed them down so hard. And I do recall that happening. I think it was when I made the soaps, I overpacked them as well. But once I had them all full, I kind of cleaned up and brushed anything that wasn't on the mold back into the mold and kind of stamped that down. And then you let them dry in a cool place for about 24 hours. And then you could push up underneath the mold and it releases very nicely. No crumbling or anything like that. It's pretty solid. Then if you want to be festive, you can get a little bowl and add some of the mica powder. They included red and a yellow gold. I decided just to do the red, so I added a little bit of almond oil to it and mixed it. And then I painted each one to look like a peppermint. This was really fun. I like painting. I ended up making some more of the red because I didn't make quite enough, and then I made it a little bit more pigmented, so it was more of a bright color, so when it dries it still looks pretty red. And then you can try to package them. I said try because, like I said, it was hard for me to wrap them. All you need to do is put them in one of the cupcake liners and then fold around it. Kind of have to hold it with several fingers. And then there's that gap in the middle, and that's where you could stick the sticker. But it was a little challenging. It was doable. It just was a little struggle for me. But here's what they look like close up. I think these are so cute. To use them, you just place it on the floor of your shower outside the main, water that's coming out. And it fizzes and releases the aroma to help you breathe a little bit easier. If you'd like to try this kit, I do have a 10% off promo code below. Make sure to check out the description box. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.